Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will talk about class 8th, chapter 2, history from trade to territory. The company establishes power. Question answers first. Match the following. The answer is here. You can watch. Now question 2, fill in the blanks. First, the British conquest of the Bengal began with the Battle of Plassey. Second, Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan were the rulers of the Mysore. C. Dalhousies implemented the doctrine of the lapse. The Marathas' kingdom were located mainly in the western part of the India. Question 3. True false. First, the Mughal Empire became stronger in the 18th century. False. The English East India Company was the only European company that traded in India. False. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the ruler of Punjab. True. The British did not introduce administrative changes in the territory they conquered. So false. Now question 4. What attacked European trading companies to the India? So answer, the European companies saw great opportunities in the trade with the India. They could buy goods at the cheaper rate in the India and carry them back to Europe to sell at a higher price. These opportunities attracted them to India. Question 5. What were the areas of the conflict between the Bengal Nawabs and the East India Company? So area of conflict between the Nawabs of the Bengals and the East India Company. First, request to grant concessions to companies. Second, the demand of the large tributaries from the company for the right to trade. Third, the denial of the right to minimum making coins. Fourth, stoppage of the fortification expansions. Fifth, Nawab claimed that the company was depriving the Bengal government of a huge amount of revenue. Sixth, undermining the authority of the Nawabs. Now, question 6. How did the assumption of Diwani benefit the East India Company? The assumption of Diwani benefited the East India Company in the following ways. The Diwani allowed the company to use the vast revenue resources to Bengal. The outflow of the gold and the silver which the company imported to buy the goods in India was stopped. The revenue from the Bengal now could be used to purchase cotton and silk textiles in the India, maintain company troops and meet the cost of buildings, the company fort and the offices at the Calcutta. Question 7. Explain the system of subsidiary alliance. Under the subsidiary alliance, so first, Indian rulers were not allowed to have their independent armed force. Second, the rulers were to be protected by the company, but for these they had to pay money. Third, if the Indian rulers failed to make the payment, then part of their territories was to be taken away as a penalty. Question 8. In what way was the administration of the company different from that of the Indian rulers? The administration of the company was different from that of the Indian rulers in the following ways. First, the company divided its administrative units called presidencies. There were three presidencies: Bengal, Bengal, Madras, and the Bombay in the India district were the main administrative unit. Each presidency was ruled by a governor. Districts were used by the collectors. Question 9. Describe the change that occurred in the composition of the company's army. The East India Company recreated professional soldiers in the place of savars and the pedal soldiers. The, the soldiers were trained in new warfare technology in European style. The soldiers were armed with the muskets and the matchlocks. Question 10. After the British conquest of the Bengal, Calcutta grew from a small village to a big city. Find out about the culture, architecture, and the life of the Europeans and the Indians of the city during the colonial period. So answer is culture. अगर देखें तो culture British influence began, architecture influenced by the British architecture. Rich Indian started constructing bungalow in the English style. Life, English education, English clothes became the popular. Now question 11. Collect pictures, stories, poem and the information about any of the following. The Rani of the Jhansi, Mahadaji, Hyder Ali, Maharaja Ranjit Singh, Lord Dalhousie or any other contemporary rulers of yourself. The Rani Jhansi collect information in the photographs. Hint: early childhood, early marriage, death of the husband, adopt son, fight with British, that fighting with the British. History would always be remember her. So, पिक्चर देख लेते हैं हम रानी झांसी की. ये है. सेकंड महादजी. थर्ड हैदर अली ऑफ मैसूर. फोर्थ महाराजा रणजीत सिंह. फिफ्थ लॉर्ड दलहौजी. सो यहीं पे हमारा क्लास 8 चैप्टर 2 हिस्ट्री क्वेश्चन आंसर कंप्लीट होता है. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल. थैंक